I'm sure you heard us say many times that sous vide is the perfect steak. Not only you get perfection every single time, you get consistency. But today I'm going to take it to a whole nother level because we're going to be cooking one steak for 3 minutes, another one for 3 hours, and the other one is going to be extensive as it will take 3 days to finish up the steak. And here's how this experiment is going to go down. Here is the very first steak. This one is the one that is actually going to take 3 days. The first thing to do is to dry brine it. That is pretty simple. You just want to season it with a good amount of salt. Once that's done, you want to set it on a cooling rack and leave it in your refrigerator overnight. Because the very next day, take a look. All the salt has penetrated deeply into the steak. Now this is a perfect steak to go on a grill, and that's because the outer skin is nice and dry, and it will give you an incredible crust if you grill it. But I've never done a dry brine steak sous vide. I have no idea if it's going to be better or worse, but I can't wait to find out, because I went ahead and grabbed 2 other steaks. One of them is going to be the 3 minutes and the other one 3 hours. Now that I have all of them ready, I went ahead and seasoned them with a good amount of black pepper and garlic powder. Now remember, the 3-day steak had already salt on it, so that one is done. But the other 2, I must add some salt. So I went ahead and made sure to season them properly, because once that was done, I got all of my steaks ready. So this one that was dry brine is going to be cooking for 2 days. The other one is going to be cooking for 3 hours. And this final one, we're going to cook it right now. This one, I'm going to do it directly on the pan. First getting a nice sear and making sure to flip it as many times as necessary to ensure even cooking. After about 3 minutes, I sliced it and check it out. Nice medium rare, but it is clear that it has a lot of gray band, which is expected whenever you cook steaks on the pan. But as my sous vide steaks were cooking, I decided to go ahead and make a side dish. And this one, it's super simple. I went ahead and grabbed some lean ground beef, threw that into a bowl, followed by some garlic, onions, red bell pepper, salt, and black pepper. Mixed that up real good and I got my mix ready. Then I shaped it into a ball and went ahead and made a crevices in the middle just like this. Because now, I combined some cheese and bacon into a bowl. Mixed that up real good and that goes right inside. Then I closed the whole thing up, got a nice hot skillet, and immediately started to sear. You see, my idea here is one thing. Get extra flavor in this ground beef. And I'll be doing that with some butter, thyme, rosemary, and garlic. I made sure to baste this thing. The more you baste, the more flavor it's getting. Oh yes, I went for it. Then I grabbed some puff pastry, opened that up real good, cut out a circle, poked it with a fork, applied a little bit of egg wash, placed the meat right in the middle, followed by another layer of puff pastry. Then I used a bowl to cut out all of the excess. And in the end, I just closed up the edges. But not until I made a nice decoration. To finish it up, I added some egg wash, and into the oven it goes to bake at 395 degrees Fahrenheit. And as that was happening, I made a quick sauce. I first added some butter. As soon as it starts getting a little bit of color, I added flour. Whisk that up real good. Then I added some red wine. You want to whisk everything together and combine. Then add a little bit of rosemary, followed by some salt and black pepper. Mix that up real good and reduce it into the consistency you're happy with, because the sauce is done. And by this time, my side dish is fully baked. And take a look. To finish it off, I added a tiny bit of chives, followed by some salt, and that is today's side dish. I can promise you one thing, this is gonna be good, real good. And I'm hoping that the steaks is gonna pair up perfectly with it. Because remember, one took 3 days, and the other one just 3 hours. So I went ahead and pat them dry, because I know exactly what you're thinking. They don't look that good right now, but watch this.
This experiment is either going to be really good or really bad, everybody. And before the taste testing, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder that all of my products are exclusively available at every Walmart. We got the burger smasher, the one-of-a-kind griddle, the marinating container, and the grill brush to keep your grill nice and clean. All products are exclusively available at every Walmart, also at walmart.com. But enough talking, now the taste test. All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful steak with a nice side dish with What do you guys think, gentlemen?
This looks crazy.
I think it's gonna be good.
I think this looks like a little salsita there, huh?
A little something, everybody. A little something. All right, so enough talking because this is, yes, it is our side dish, but it's all about the steaks today, okay?
3 steaks.
3 steaks, not 1, not 2, but 3. Can you see a lot of different variation?
Hell yeah.
You're here to experience the experience, okay? And let the audience know how does it taste. That's what it's all about. Nothing else is important. So now I say, enough talking, let's give this a go. We're gonna jump right here. Dig in, guys.
Smell like steak, man.
It smells like steak.
It smells good.
All right, enough talking. Let's give this one a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
What's that face?
That's not a sous vide steak.
No? Why not?
It's not edge to edge perfect. The middle is soft and tender and juicy, but what happened to the edges, bro?
I don't know, bro. Sometimes you just gotta do some stuff and you gotta cook it quick. That's what this is.
There's definitely more of a gray band.
But is it bad?
Nah, sous vide, man.
It was not bad.
This is a Guga Foods control, not a sous vide control.
No.
It's just not what we're used to here on sous vide.
All right, let's try the second one. Let me know, please. I wanna know.
Still smells like steak for sure.
Smells like steak. That's a good thing. We don't want it to smell like fish because then
No.
it will be wrong, everybody. Enough talking. Let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh. That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe somebody that never had sous vide wouldn't be able to tell. Why is it different?
It's consistently perfect. You can tell that there's a little bit of difference in the texture of the normally grilled steak, right? But on a sous vide steak, it's just 100% consistent perfection.
The flavor itself is crazy. This one has way more flavor than the first one.
Which one you guys like better so far?
Definitely the second one.
Definitely number 2.
I'm a fan of the second one too. We still got the third one, but first, can we jump into the side dish?
Let's do it.
Enough talking, let's give this a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You know what's good is that it's so cheap, but it's so good.
That side dish is so good. I know Angel does it all the time, but sir, please. Guga.
Oh, wow.
I love the crispiness of the puff pastry, but you still have that gooey cheese. I feel like a little bit of smokiness from something. It's also pretty juicy. I mean, there's so many things to pick. This is damn good.
It is a cheap version of Gordon Ramsay's Wellington. You guys agree?
I think it might even be better.
Damn, bro, chill out. Enough about the side dish, everybody. Give it a try, but can we go for the next one, everybody? I want to know your honest opinion. Dig in, dig in, dig in.
It doesn't smell any different to me.
Let's see if it tastes any different. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Tastes more powerful.
It's like more compact.
It tastes like the beef flavor got amplified quite a bit on this one, but it still retained that moisture from the previous steak that we just tried. So I'm actually really surprised.
It's almost like an aftertaste that I'm getting. The fibers feel much closer on this one than the last one, even though they are soft. For me, I think I would still stay with the second one.
I think I'm going with that third one. I like it the most. It's also got the best color out of the 3, so that's another reason why I pick it.
This steak right here, it took about 3 minutes to cook. This one about 3 hours. This one 3 days.
What? It tastes good, but I don't have the patience to wait 3 days for a steak.
It's something very special, and I will say this, everybody, it's slightly with a cured taste. But those are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.